She puts on what's left of her lipstick in the mirror and applies all of her lip line. Innocent smile behind her rising smile. Will tonight's journey be worth the while? She may just kiss and say, she could just kiss and say, I just kiss and say, what was up to kiss and say? In the next room, her three kids are fast asleep. She goes so she can afford for them to meet. This is them tonight and doesn't think twice. If Mr. played his role, wouldn't it be nice? She may just kiss and say, she could just kiss and say, she might just kiss and say, just like to kiss and say. Those are worn out, rent is 2 months overdue. 99 of rejections. What else can she do? Her parents didn't give her much to live up to. And when she asked them for love, they say wait for your return. Kiss and say, kiss and say, kiss and say, kiss and say. She may just kiss and say, she could just kiss and say, she might just kiss and say, what choice but to kiss and say. She may just kiss and say, she could just kiss and say, she might just kiss and say, what choice but to kiss and say. Baby, don't you listen. I can tell you that you did. Baby, don't you do it as a fix for it. I can tell you that like you did. Baby, don't you do it as a fix for it. I can tell you that like you did. Baby, don't you do it as a fix for it. I can tell you that like you did. Baby, don't you do it as a fix for it. I can tell you that like you did. Baby, don't you do it as a fix for it. Yeah, greetings, fans. This is Desmond, the songwriter, once more with you, sharing some songs from the album Happiness is Priceless. So, as usual, I've been recently trying to share with you some things that have been on the mind since the last time we met. You know, we've been together. So, one of the things that occurred to me this week, I was thinking about, there's a group from Korea called BTS. One of the biggest bands on the planet from South Korea called BTS. They're big all over the world, big in America, big everywhere, right? And it occurred to me that this week they released their first recording in English. All this time they're singing in Korean, and they are one of the biggest bands in America, right? Not in English. Nobody understands. Most people in America don't understand Korean, but still they are one of the biggest bands in America. And it occurred to me that we have all these reggae artists producing great music all these years, and they're not getting the same kind of recognition. One of the biggest market for music in the world, right? And when you investigate, you are told that the reason one of the main reasons why people don't support reggae music is because most reggae artists singing Jamaican vernacular patois, and most people in America don't understand patois. Think to myself, then if that is the main reason or one of the reasons why you don't support reggae, how come BTS all this time been singing in another foreign language, a foreign strange tongue, but yet they are one of the probably one the biggest, if not one of the biggest bands in America? I found it really curious, as they would say. Then I started thinking further, and I said to myself that dancehall music, which is a modern, more recent hybrid of reggae music, um, also don't get a lot of support in America. And I I hear that one of the reason why it don't get a lot of support is because the music is slack, it is misogynistic, it promotes violence and all of those things. And I'm saying to myself, no, don't get me wrong, I don't support slackness, right? I'm a person of Christian persuasion, as most of you might know. So I don't promote or support that. I don't support misogynism. I don't support violence of any sort against anyone. But it occurred to me while I was thinking this week, right, that hip hop music is not really much different. I mean, hip hop music is also slack, often, most of the time, or often slack, misogynistic, promote violence, but it's one of the biggest genres in America. Why is that? Why is it that we don't support the Jamaican slackness, so to speak, and that kind of music that we claim is, and there's a lot of dancehall artists that produce uplifting music, right? Let's not get it twisted. But why is it that that rule apply when we choose who we support, but it apply to the hip hop music? So I just wanted to share my thoughts about that topic this evening. It kind of occurred to me after all this while. I guess you could say I'm slow, but it occurred to me, and I said, let me share it with my fans. So you can type in the chat if you have any feedback, you want to chime in. Any input is welcome. As I move on to the next tune I'm going to share with you this evening, and it's called "Laugh About It." Laugh about it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. So as I say, in the meantime, while I search for this track, laugh about it. It's not funny when a man wears a wig to the club to get him free on the ladies' night. Or says he's not gonna leave the waiter a tip cause he says that he's not very bright. All things are coming out on $2 Tuesdays. It's a luxury. But when it's over, now school closed. To get you to a movie for free, just not about it. There's no point in crying about it. Oh no, until you can do something about it. All you can do is just talk about it. It's It's not funny when you eat only at places where there is a dollar menu, or have to split a pack of ramen noodles. Oh, and say thank you. Eat cereal with water instead of milk. You say you're not in the mood, or to say you really not hungry. Whenever friends say let's get the food, just talk about it. There's no point in crying about it. Oh no, until you can do something about it. It's all you can do. Just talk about it. Just talk about it. It's no nothing matters to keep asking about. I lay away all this I press 7, free or charge account. Chop a food at the 99 cents. Flip your coupon to buy whatever you go for. Oh, just about it. There's no point in crying about it. Oh no, until you can do something about it. It's all you can do. Just think about it. There's no point in crying about it. Until you can do something about it. All you can do, just talk about it. Ooh, just talk about it. Yeah, just talk about it. Just talk about it. Yeah. So that one, is all about just making light of any situation you find yourself in until you do something about it. Deal with it. Let's laugh about it. This one is a title track of the album coming up. Happiness is priceless. Can't buy happiness. Right? So just focus on that really matters, what's important, helping each other. That is where true happiness comes from. I got a new ride while shopping for happiness. I didn't want anyone in it to make a mess. It was too nice for them. This one was such a gem. Then I get a limo like a friend to wine and dine. It's so much nicer and bigger than mine. Every day I get more greedy from doing up to have to be there. Money can buy me all this stuff, but I just can't seem to get enough. Happiness is priceless. Happiness is priceless. Happiness is priceless. I bought a house downtown while shopping for happiness. I didn't want anyone in it to make a mess. It was too nice for them. This one was such a gem. And I thought a house uptown would be more than fine. It's so much nicer and bigger than mine. Every day I get more greedy for doing enough to help me be there. Money can buy me all this stuff, but I just can't seem to get enough. Happiness is priceless. Happiness is priceless. Happiness is priceless. This is what I said. Going on a Monday. Gonna win the night tonight. Go for a walk, take a hike. Teach your kid to ride a bike. Well, money can buy me all this stuff, but I just can't seem to get enough. Happiness is priceless. Happiness is priceless. Happiness is priceless. Well, money can buy me all this stuff, no, I can't seem to get enough. Happiness is priceless. Happiness is priceless. Happiness is priceless. Happiness. Oh, yeah, yeah. Happiness is priceless. Happiness is priceless. Happiness is priceless. Happiness. Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap up this performance with title track, the first single from the album, right? Rise Up. We have no excuse. We all have talents. We can put them to good use. Get ourselves out of any situation and find ourselves in. Yeah. So this is Desmond, the songwriter, wrapping this up with Rise Up. Grandma said the devil will give me a job if I'm idle. So don't be surprised if I have a gun instead of a Bible. Nothing on the streets for me but trouble. I don't wanna go to there and be in that struggle. Every time I beat that drum, I feel like I wanna rise up. Rise up. Every time I get on stage, I feel like I wanna rise up. Rise up. Every time I start to dance, I wanna rise up. Rise up. I'm gonna rise up and rise up. Use my talent to rise up. Sometimes working hard is like a waste of time. Like Grandma said, wasting time. It's really a crime. Still I'm gonna work hard and put in my hours. Oh yeah. So I get better and quiet all the naysayers. Every time I beat the drum, I feel like I wanna rise up. Rise up. Every time I get on stage, I feel like I wanna rise up. Rise up. Every time I start to dance, I wanna rise up. Rise up. I'm gonna rise up and rise up. Use my talent to rise up. Ooh, ooh, rise up. I just wanna get up every morning and feel like those I like admire. I will put my heart into playing my song so I can inspire. I just need a hand to achieve my heart's desire. I need a teacher, a mentor, someone to push me higher. Every time I beat the drum, I feel like I wanna rise up, rise up. Every time I get on stage, I feel like I wanna rise up, rise up. Every time I start to dance, I wanna rise up, rise up. I'm gonna rise up and rise up. Use my talent to rise up. Every time I beat the drum, I feel like I wanna rise up, rise up. Every time I get on stage, I feel like I wanna rise up, Every time I start to dance, I will rise up. I'm gonna rise up and rise up. Use my talent to rise up. Mm, rise up. Mm, rise up. Mm, rise up. Rise up. Yeah, this is Desmond, the songwriter. And I appreciate my appreciation to all of you join me this evening. I've seen Jair Menendez and Neil 123 Inc. and Chuck and J and all those people. Tracy Kings Far, Sister V, Veronica. Respect, appreciate it. Yeah, again next week, same time. Next week, Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern. Blessings.